Do, re, mi, fa, sol, pu, ra, no, pu, no, ra, pu, fa, sol, ma, re, mi, do, mi, so, do, mi, do, so, do, mi, do, re, so, re, mi, do. A little bit of an interesting intro. I really need to get back into the habit of it. Good grieving, the only time I streamed last week was 2 times. And even I had only RuneScape. Alright, let's get back into it. A little bit early for the stream. Anticipated to be around 10 a.m., but it appears I might have to put it a little bit early. I think I might only have enough time to do maybe 1 or 2 quests. So let's get right into it. Welcome back to RuneScape. As you can see in my top left corner, my bottom left corner, I meant to get a... I unfortunately got an achievement for getting into my section. Well, getting into a position. So let's do that achievement again. I meant to do that. Now I've surged into 1 tile on screen and officially got the achievement on screen. Our efforts take us to Birthrope. We're going to start a druidic ritual. What brings you to a holy monument?
To our holy monument. I sense the hand of Guthix in your arrival. Maybe you can help me with something.
I didn't think you were voice acted. Well, what do you need help with?
I have a worthwhile quest for you, actually. You have about you the air of a wandering hero, and I sense you can aid us. You are aware, are you not, that we worship Guthix, the god of balance?
Not really. What can you tell me about him?
Guthix is the eldest and most powerful god in Gillinor. His existence is vital to this world. He is the god of balance and nature. He exists in the trees and the flowers, the water and the rocks. He is everywhere. His purpose is to ensure balance in everything in this world, and as such, we worship him. Well, anyway, we wish to contribute our strength to those soldiers who are fighting to protect us. However, Guthix sits in balance of the matter. All the omens show that he favors neither side more than the other, because on a global scale, the trolls' chaos and disorder are relatively minor.
How can I help with this?
In Tavali, there is a herbalist, Sanfew. He is researching a potion we can offer to Guthix to bring our plight to his attention. The trolls represent disorder. For us, it is a major, immediate imbalance of the elements of harmony. But we need to call upon Guthix to write it with all haste. The potion is specifically called the Ointment of Imbalance. If it is applied to the stone, it will call Guthix's attention to our plight. Once he sees the chaos the trolls have brought, he will turn his power against them, and our star will once more be in the ascendant. I would ask you, hero, to go and help Sanfew with whatever he requests. With your help, I am sure we can create the potion and perform the ritual.
Not too difficult of a quest, just gather items for a potion. Okay, I will try and help.
Excellent. Go to the last house on this side of the riverbank to the south of Tavali and speak to Sanfew, who was working on the potion for the ritual. He knows what is required to complete it, thanks to his studies.
Will do. Oof. In the middle of all the videos that I've posted of me grinding, this is a nice cathartic release, even though I'm just focusing on quests during the live stream. But Sandview, here we come.
What can I do for you, young'un?
Voice acting. I've been sent to help make an ointment of imbalance for cack mix. Cake mix?
Have you now? Well, aren't I the lucky one? You may be good at bashing trolls, young'un, but this will take a little more thinking for you to get done.
Okay, I'm gonna have to mute the voice acting and see if I can apply my own. I need the training.
I've got a list of things I need you to retrieve for the potion. Don't you go worrying about mixing it up. Just leave that to me. Now, let me see. What was it I needed again? Oh, I remember. I need you to get me a vial of untainted living water. Here, I'll even give you a vial as you seem to be lacking one.
Thanks.
After that, you can get me some wandering wormwood. And while you're by the lake, you can catch me a stonefish and get some of the scales.
Alright, where can I find the water?
It's said that there is a spring of living water. I've heard some trolls have gone and mucked about with it, but what we need is untainted by whatever modern hokum they have brought. Just take a vial and fill it up from that water source. That's all you need from there.
Where can I find the wandering wormwood?
Oh, well, I heard there is a patch of land on the southern shore of the lake to the south of Taverley, where the ground is so fertile the plants can get up and walk. You can't really miss it because of, all the plants walking around. Wait until one of them gets up and walks off, then pluck some leaves off it. If you try it when it's still planted, it will not work, as it has to be from wandering wormwood.
Where can I find the stonefish?
Well, thank you very much. So nice to see some polite young people around for a change.
Well, thank you. Wait a minute.
Did you bring
trouble
with your memory? I need you to get me a vial of...
You can get there through a cave entrance to the fishing spot to the northwest.
You can get me some wandering wormwood from down they grow down to the south. I need you to catch me a stonefish from the lake. Last I heard, there...
Okay. Well, nothing much we can do about it now. Let's go ahead and find that stonefish. Oh. And you know what? Let's take a look at the quest log. Had to run through that a little bit faster. A vial of living water from the Cave of Gelatinous Abominations. A leaf of wandering wormwood from the south of the shore lake to the south of Taverley. Stone scales collected from the stonefish, which can be caught from the west shore of the lake south of Taverley. Well, if it's any notion, I just saw where we need to go. There's the first one. And there's the second one, but where's the third one I need to get to? Oh, wait. You take money from my thing? Oh, thank goodness it's only just that. You catch the stonefish. We have to gather the scales from it. There's a choice between either using a knife or a chisel. Well, in all purpose and intentions, let's up, the stonefish is too tough to use a knife to get the scales. You should try a chisel instead. Well, unfortunately, I was hoping to get more fletching experience. Let's use the chisel then. You carefully chip some scales from the stonefish. Oh, it's unfortunate that we only need the stonefish's scales, so better to not take up any inventory in my space. And there's the wandering wormwood right here. Let's see if we can quickly grab one. You pluck some wormwood from the strange, moving... well, can only get so much information out of that after just pressing space. Now, what about the last one? I believe there's a cave somewhere that I need to go to. Don't remember where, though. Oh. Let's bring up the quest log while we're at it. A vial of living water from the Cave of Gelatinous Abominations. You know what? We have a map. It's right there, it's right there, it's right there. There it is. We have to go north off of a Sandfew's house. It's strange, though. I remember the cave being a lot more southwards compared to its northwards compartments. I'm guessing a placement of, well, whatever seems to have been necessary, which allows some form of... I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Could this be it? You fill the vial from the source of untainted living water. I also get the feeling that getting to this living water would have been a lot more arduous. And given the fact that I'm level 27... No, level 28. The monsters don't attack too much. Now, how do I get out of here? Ah, here we go. Look at me making use of my efforts. Not much to go off of for today, but hopefully I have enough time to finish 2 quests and get myself leveled up to 30, because I really need... The goal right now is to get level 30 defense. Yes, here you go.
Whoa, that's the stuff. Well, now I think about it, you've got it all for me. Right, let's get this potion sorted then.
Sandfew mixes up the potion.
There we go. Now take this back to Cake Mix at the stone circle, and we'll be fixed up and ready.
You're not gonna let me walk there? Wow.
Guthix, Lord of Balance, hear us. In the name of all beasts and plants, from the humblest mouse to the mightiest of dragons, from the tiniest blade of grass to the tallest oak.
What are you gabbling about, young Cake Mix? The ritual just calls for you pouring the ointment on the stone. Are you trying to put us all to sleep?
Well, forgive me for trying to act with gravity. Accept our sacrifice, Guthix. Witness our devotion.
It's a bit strange that you're using an imbalanced potion to have him witness our devotion, Guthix.
Well, did it work?
Oh.
I feel that our prayers have been answered. Guthix's will has turned against the trolls.
Well, this calls for a celebration. Oh, where's the mead?
Indeed, a celebration. And a nice change of pace. We finally have some greenery around the stone. Always loved that bit. Albeit, water, and I guess grass and weeds would definitely have an effect on the degradation of said stone.
Don't forget, these notes must be exchanged at a bank for the real items before you can use them in your earlier studies.
And it's nice of us that he gives us 15 of each. Some to clean, some to combine, and to make an attack potion. If you could please get off of what I just saw right over here. Can you please get off of what I just saw on the floor with you? Well, it appears there's something on the ground, but unfortunately I can't grab it. Ooh. We also passed 25 quest points. That's good. But back to business. Nice enough that we're able to do some, well, fortunately they're members' quests. We can get right back into it. Oh, not to worry. I've already unlocked my bank while I was here. Do we even have any... I don't even have any water vials to prepare this stuff. I guess I'll have to put that on hold. But we can put... Well, we don't have to worry about putting on hold is the grimy Guam. Let's see if we can't get another level based off of this. Nice of you to provide me some levels. So that's one quest out of 2 that I wanted to do within this period. Let's see if I can't do the... Let's see if I can do the other one. The other one I want to do, which is in the area, is called Wolf Whistle. I'll set you active. Thank goodness the teleportation animation doesn't get interrupted when I'm looking at the screen. Who cares if I need to go north or south? It's a matter of going past the river. And I've already done a little bit of our bank management with that last video that I did. Oh, not the stairs. The person that's in here. Majestics. Pickup sticks.
Hello there. Welcome to my humble abode. How can I help you?
You know what? I would rather have a chance to listen. Let's dim the music down a little bit, and let's take the chance to practice our voice acting.
Hello there. Welcome to my humble abode. How can I help you?
Do you have a quest for me? Hello there. I'm S.U. Onobdy 777, the Adventurer. Do you have a quest for me?
Well, I do have something you can look into, although I don't know if I would call it a quest as such. But if you do have some time free, can you look into the whereabouts of my 2 assistants, Scalextrix and Bowl of Tricks?
Why have they gone missing?
Well, they're only slightly late compared to the 4 Fellatrix. Actually, they are quite late, to be honest. I sent them out this morning to gather supplies, and they have not returned. It is quite worrying. They were over by the dry well in West Haverley, opposite the windmill. Can you take a look for me?
Yes, I know this quest is fully acted and features atmospheric music and events. We suggest you keep your son to get the most out of it. But unfortunately, I'd like to see if I can train myself, because one... Well, before I get that, let's start with this. Alright, I'm sure they will be fine. They're probably just taking their time, or maybe stop for a chat.
Oh, I do hope so. Thank you, my lad.
Rehearsals for 1776 are underway, and thank goodness we had a break in it. At this point, we've practically finished all the scenes we needed to go over. The next thing we're probably working on is the music, and then doing a full run of it entirely. My double is a voice actor, and she's treating it as a hobby, and she's given me some insights on how to do marketing and how to put myself out there. And the one thing I need to do is to, well, practice. But along with practice, I needed to take some classes. Hey, are you Scalextrix, the assistant to Pickup Sticks? Oh, yes! How did you know that? He sent me to find you. Apparently you were supposed to be back a while ago. Well, I would have come back, but Bowl of Tricks has been captured by trolls. I've been hearing to hear someone to come and help me. Trolls? Where are they? They're in this well, but don't go in there. There are way too many to handle. We need something to keep them at bay or break them up, or something that'll scare them. I tried using a spirit wolf, but they just laughed. The leaders seem immune to the howl of the spirit wolf, but without something to thin their numbers, we'll never get Bowl of Tricks back. Please, sir, could you let Pickup Sticks know what has happened? I'm sure with your help he could come up with something to drive away these trolls. Look, I'll just go and take a look myself. Or, alright, wait here and I'll be back. You know, let's take a look at the situation. Look, I'll just go and take a look for myself. I am trained for this sort of thing after all. Be careful. Probably not good to deal with female voice actors. What? Alright, you trolls, let the druid go. That's a horde. Wow. There are certainly a lot of you. Oh, come on, I'm level 28. I can take care of these idiots. They're all level 1. And they've all got different examines. Let's do it. Let's see what happens if I hit the examine button. Small for a troll, but mean and ugly. Small for a troll, mean and ugly. Oh, come on. There's no difference into these guys for examines? Let's take a look at the cauldron. A cauldron. You would think there would be more of an explanation as to who would be inside the cauldron and what's going on in the cauldron, but no. Quality of life.
More food come to us.
I warned you, you better let him go.
Oh, what? Wolfbones think you're not gonna last long. Especially now we cut him into little bitty bites.
Ball of tricks. Don't worry. I'm gonna go and get help. Please hurry. Surprisingly, we have the ability to climb up a rope with just a bucket. Must be a really strong bowl. Rope. Oh, to run back to pick up sticks. To tell him that we have finally had a chance to see what's going on with his two assistants. Only to realize that one of them has decided to not leave his companion behind. Her companion behind.
Hello there. Welcome to my humble...
Let's skip. A Bolachix has been kidnapped by trolls. Bolachix has been kidnapped by trolls.
Oh no! This is terrible! Is Scalictrix alright?
Oh yes, she's keeping an eye on the trolls by the well. She says there are too many trolls to attack directly. She tried scaring them away, but Spiroful didn't work. Do you have anything more powerful that could work?
I might well do, but it's risky. Although you want, with you assisting me, we might well do it. I set steep wells of energy with you that you could tap. You might even survive.
Well, thanks, I might what now?
We are going to attempt a momentous feat of summiting. We are going to try and summon a giant Wolpertinger.
How would that help?
A giant Wolpertinger is a legendary spirit creature that can generate an aura of fear so potent that even a horde of trolls will flee in terror at its approach. Usually, such a summoning would take a circle of experienced druids, but we'll have to clear out the horde before they attack. We will begin immediately. I need you to bring me a few things. I will need you to bring me my ancient wolf bone amulet, some white hair meat, and an embroidered pouch. I will also need to give you a blessed spirit shard and a grey charm. The amulet should be with my assistant, Stigglebricks. He took it to Wife Wolf Mountain, which is the large range to the west of Tavalay. The hair meat is available from the pet shop, which is on the bottom floor to the building south of here. The pouch is lost somewhere upstairs. I managed to lose it in a rather violent kerfuffle. And of course, I have the last two items here when you are ready with them.
Well, no time like the present. I think I'd better go.
Well, best of luck in your hunt.
Let's start from the bullseye method. We're gonna eventually get back to here, but... So let's go furthest from where we need to go. And... I know there was a lodestone that's closest to the White Wolf Mountain, but better off to walk. And I think heading to the White Wolf Mountain, there's a path here, and maybe the chance to go to Scalictrix heading up this way. already a high enough level not to deal with wolves here. You take the amulet from the sad remains of Sticklebricks. It's unfortunate for him. I think it would have been level 5 or something. Prefer... Recently, I just learned that the armor that you wear has an effect on whether you get mugged or not. I learned this when I was heading south from Lumbridge, and I was wearing hard leather armor, of all things. It's nice enough that you give us a music unlock. Puts us closer to where we need to be. Now, the other item we need to grab is the pet shop meat. Yes, we're going to a pet shop to get the raw hare meat we need for old Pickup Sticks Wolpertinger. Well, hello there. Do you sell white hare meat? Yes, I do. I stock it up as a treat for the animals, but some people around snap it up for themselves. Waste not, want not. I get it imported from a very reputable trapper in Mauritania called Rufus. He always knows how to get the best meat for the animals and ships it pre-skinned, boned, and cut. White hare, basilisk, chinchompa, veal. That's all very interesting, but do you happen to have some white hare meat I could have? It's an emergency. The pet shop owner gives you a portion of white hare meat. Well, it's an emergency. I suppose good that you have some. I hope things work out for you. Is there anything else I can help you with? How much is that puppy in the window? No, never mind. What's the last item we need? Last item we need... If I could just get to it. A precious grey charm, an embroidered spirit summoning pouch where Pickup Stick has lost somewhere in the bedroom in the upstairs of his house. Okay, that pouch has to be here somewhere. Let's check the shelves. Despite searching, you cannot find anything. Same effect. You have found the embroidered pouch under some socks in this drawer. Let's take a look at these cluttered shelves again. Search heap books. Probably leading to the same effect, but it's nice that there were multiple search areas. I'm even glad that we started the closest thing to us. Alright, that's all 3 items.
Hello there. Welcome to my humble abode. How can I help you?
I need to ask you something about the quest.
How goes the hunt?
I have all the items you asked me to get. Can I have the rare summoning items now?
Of course. Remember, these are extremely rare and precious, so I plead that you take good care of them.
Pickup Sticks carefully hands you the Grey Charm and Blessed Spirit Shard. Well, you know I'm pretty skilled at holding things. I should be able to keep this safe.
I hope you're right. These are very valuable relics. I see what I have heard about you is more than true. You've got everything right here. Now, before you go running off, let me do something.
Huh? What was that about?
I have some spirit helpers that sometimes do tasks for me. In this case, I just asked them to make sure that these items will all return to me if they get lost or damaged. Now, all you have to do is go and infuse them at the obelisk there. You won't have to worry about picking which pouch to make, as you know what exactly to make from these items.
Then what?
Well, you should come over here and let me inspect your work. You never know what could go wrong with such a monumental summoning effort like this one.
You craft the giant Wolpertinger pouch. It thrums with the barely contained power. I should check up with Pickup Sticks that is how it is supposed to look.
Have you done it? Do you have the pouch?
I made the giant Wolpertinger pouch. Yeah, let's do number 2. You really seem to have had some problems with your assistants.
You are right. It has been pretty hard since the war started.
Well, what's happened? Have the trolls been killing them? Or has it all been down to accidents?
It's a mixture of both, really. To be honest, I have always found that my assistants have had a lot of eagerness and a lot less common sense for self-preservation. Now let me see. You already know about Sticklebricks. Who else was there? There was poor Lunatrix, who went mad. He tried to keep me with some elder spirits, and they were not happy. Last I saw of him, he went running out the door with his pants.
Dang, it's so difficult.
With his pants on his head. There was Asterix.
Oh, I can't even do that for so long.
He managed to cut off his own head, the poor fool. It would have been all right, except he then managed to wedge a hacksaw in the stump.
Oh man, I'm losing it.
And in his delirium, he wouldn't let anyone help him. Then there was Patrick's.
Oh my gosh. I'm losing my voice acting bit. You know what? I'm curious now. Only so much you can do for a voiceover. Let's see how he sounds like.
Hello there. Welcome to my humble...
Aw, darn it. He sounds a lot more younger compared to what I was doing.
Have you done it? You are right. It has been pretty hard since the war started. You are right. It has been pretty hard since the war started. It is a mixture of... Now, let me see. You already know about Sticklebricks. Who else was there? There was poor Lunatrix, who went mad. He tried to commune with some elder spirits, and they were not happy. Last I saw of him, he went running out of the door with his pants on his head. Then there was Asterix. He managed to cut his own hand off, the poor fool. It would have been all right, except he then managed to wedge a hacksaw in the stump, and in his delirium wouldn't let anyone help him.
So there are hacksaws in this game. Interesting.
Then there was Spartrix, who was captured by the Black Knights and taken as a slave. I hear that he tried to lead a slave rebellion, which, while noble in itself, is not really the sort of thing a 5-foot, sickly, bookish druid should do.
Ooh, even more of a fanatic compared to Lunatrix.
Especially when unarmed and facing evil knights in full plate mail.
Well, given the fact that he was a bookish druid, he probably wouldn't have the levels for it. I've seen those Black Knights. Those things are level 33. I saw them in Drainer Village, by the way.
Let's see. There was Beezeltrix and the Smoke Devil. We literally lost Felix. Those trolls took the twins when they were healing soldiers on the front line. And the less said about Hastrix, the better.
Wow. You really haven't had much luck with assistants.
It has been one heck of a busy week, I could tell you. Now, is there anything else you need? Have you done it?
Yes, I have made the giant Wolpertinger pouch.
Phenomenal! I knew I sensed great things in your future, my assistant. Come, let me see it.
My assistant? Well, here it is.
I had never thought we'd have needed one of these in my lifetime. Well done. I think you are ready. Take this to Scalextrix. With her help, you should be able to summon this spirit beast and rout the trolls.
So, can I do this on my own?
No. The energy needed to summon this beast is too much for just one person. Even with the pair of you, it will only last a few moments. But Scalextrix is strong too. Between you both, you should be able to accomplish this.
Huh. Let's head back over there. Good grieving, that old man voice takes a lot out of me. It's like I was dying nearing the end. Well, there's the downside of being a voice actor. You have to really maintain a voice and be able to hold it for so long. Let's go back to Scalextrix and listen to her actual voice.
You're back. What's the news?
I have a giant Wolpertinger pouch. Here, take a look.
A giant Wolpertinger pouch. I never thought I'd see one. With just the two of us, it'll be a stretch, and we'll only be able to summon it for a few seconds. But that might be all the time we need.
Come on, let's get Bowl of Tricks before he becomes a Bowl of Tricks. Funny. Using his name to realize that he's in Cauldron. Alright, trolls. Time for round 2.
This is it. Get ready.
It's the girlie that had the wolf. We got some more druids meat for the big fight, lads.
Huh. Not bad for my troll accent in the beginning. You want to eat something? Chew on this, you filthy animals!
Yes, feel the true power of the druids.
A big bunny? That's not scary at all! It's scaring me. Why is it scaring me? Leg it! It's gonna eat us all! It's messing with wolf meat brains. In my head, making stop. Wolf won't need it, mummy!
Quick, let's get Bowl of Chicks before they regroup.
Yes, the Wolpertinger won't last long. In fact, there it goes.
Well, let's get Bowl of Chicks and get out.
Oh dear. I hope he's all right.
Thank you both. I was a goner until you showed up.
Well, he's the one you should really be thanking. Without him, we'd never have been able to call the Wolpertinger.
Yes. Thank you very much, hero.
No problem. I'm just glad we got you out of there before you were badly injured.
Especially as that means you'll be able to come back and help with Pick Up Stick's next project.
Well, yes. Oh, ow. Ow. I think the trolls cracked one of my ribs. I should get that seen to right away.
Oh, you poor man. Go see the healers before you faint.
He seemed to run quite quickly for a man with a cracked rib.
Maybe he was in such pain he wanted to get there quickly.
Oh, you oil-based woman. He didn't want to be a part of that thing.
Anyway, he's alive and well, all thanks to you.
Well, that's an unfortunate fact. I would have loved to go back to the person who started this quest to at least get the awards from him, but no, might as well not. Thank you for the 2 levels. No, 3 levels. And I get combat level 29 in the process of it all. And I get the 400 milestone. Neat. Alright. Not too bad on time, though. I was kind of anticipating to finish this in a matter of 45 minutes, but it looks like we're on schedule. Let's head right back to a bank that I should have gone to the south for, because Taverley was closest to a bank, but either way, regardless of what bank we're going to, I'm gonna have to deposit all of these charms and switch out from my spider outfit to my steel outfit. And a handful of food, because I need to get myself to level 30 defense, so I could finally sell off my steel equipment and focus more on my mithril equipment. In one of my recent efforts, heading into the Stronghold of Security a while back, I did encounter level 3. I did encounter the level 3 area. And I want to make sure that I can utilize that area to exhaust some of my items at this point. Because I have a crap ton of food that I need to burn through. The only problem, though, is which foods do I go for first? Yeah, let's start with the cooked meat. Let's go down and get myself to level 30 defense, which allows me to sell off my steel equipment and focus on my mithril equipment. A lot of grinding was done during this period. I want to continue doing that. Maybe I ought to take a break from this and then see if I can't get the grinding done, and likewise get all of the other free skills up to 30. I can do that. I could easily get cooking up to 30. And I just realized that I just need 10 more levels to get to the mining guild. There's a lot of things I can do. But first and foremost, let's go to the Stronghold of Security. Make sure we've got our defense XP going on so we get the most out of it. Sure, we can put ourselves with attack, strength, and defense and level them all up accordingly, but better to focus on one that allows me to increase my defenses. Since I've already gone through the triangle of security, I can use this portal to whisk myself to the next level. And what more, I could definitely take the time to burn off some of the inventory space that I have. And there's always a way to get back. And how nice of you to ask me if I want to continue listening to all that. Oh, if only I could make use of the cataplopons, but those are 43 and I don't want to waste through my inventory. Might as well go with something closer to my level. Interesting enough, once you reach a level, you don't have to worry about right-clicking and attacking. Probably for the sake of ensuring that you want to risk yourself attacking these things. But these people are enough to satisfy the experience that I need to get myself to level 30. And come to think of it, I have never done any form of grinding. It's mostly been quests, but I might as well round out the hour. And the reason why I'm starting a lot earlier is that Heike has an assignment for me. It's going to be within the hour. No, within the next few hours. So here I am, just doing this. And nice enough for you to burn through my inventory of cooked meats. Put me a lot closer to getting more HP and more defense. But better to make the grinding a lot easier to deal with enemies at your level, which allows for better experience. I already know I'm effectively going to get to 30 with just these giant spiders. Although I do need to keep an eye on my HP, though. I know I have the ability to eat... Well, the ability to eat using just my mouse and... no, my buttons. But I'm too used to clicking on items in my inventory to do so. Maybe I'll need it for some more difficult enemies. Sweet. Combat level 30. Now I can wear a different form of armor. Just 5 more levels and I can officially wear Mithril. I'll need to do that for not only just defense, but I'll get that for attack and strength. Might as well wholly rid my inventory of steel stuff. Would it be nice, though, if I had an area of an effect attack? It would put me at more risk for getting hit, but more to me to reduce my inventory. I'll be back, though. I'll get myself the chance to get more meat to burn. Albeit, I do risk out on getting a lot. I do risk out on having to get attacked at multiple sides. Let's see if I can look at it further. Okay, do I have anything that allows me to hit more? Ooh. I already have assaults. It looks like I'm gonna have to up my attack level in order to do this. Oh, and just some nice fashion. Some person is using his magic to do some chain hitting. Wait a minute, you're level 81. Maybe you're trying to increase your magic, but we have the ability to examine things. Level 55, and he's here in a... It's already strange enough that he's doing this. In this area, of all things. Meh. And he has the ability to regenerate his health even after an attack. Is there such an ability for me? Siphon. Steals 10 adrenaline. Utility ability. Heals you up for... Must be manually triggered during revolution combat. Interesting. So there is a way to regenerate my health. But more to me if I want to reduce the amount of inventory I have. We are satisfying the title of the stream. Inventory management at its finest. And hopefully I don't have to worry about going back too early. Doing pretty good with these maces, though. Either way. Spiders like these. We can obviously use the smaller spiders to gain our adrenaline back up. Albeit I am sacking at least 30% of my adrenaline whenever I use that attack assault ability. Consumes up to 10 adrenaline points. It's even more unfortunate that we use up our energy, use up our adrenaline. Let's see. We can go back using this. Let's use our defenses a little bit more. Might as well up our defenses while we're at it before we even bother going back. And we'll leave once we hit around 800 HP. Nice that my defenses are making good work out of this. Definitely stay a lot longer than just 10 minutes. Alright. I think we should have enough to get us to one more level. Should I risk it and go for 20, go for 30? Yeah, let's do it. Let's see if I can't get it. And then we regen our health. Regen. Oh, wow. Seems like we can activate our regeneration after we left combat. Let's put this on this here right here. Come on. Let's see if I can't get myself to level 30. Taking a bit of a gamble here since I only have 1400 HP left. Come on. Let's use this guy to give us the health we need. Surprisingly, that a spider like that could do me in my health like that. Wait. Oh, dare I take a risk? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I have the health for it. You know what? Might as well put the attack rating in this while we're at it. Let's burn through our entire prayer. Might as well use that as a means of seeing how far we can get with it. I'm already at level 20. I'm already at level 28. Okay, 800. Oh my gosh, that kills. Please don't kill me. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Immortality? I just saw that skill. What was that? Anticipation, bash. Oh wait, what did I get? Oh, never mind. We'll have to leave for a little bit. Might as well go back. No, but would it be better if I went back to... Nah, it'd be better if I go to Varrock, because Falador is a bit difficult when getting items and, well... But then there's the issue of going to the... No, the church is located on the west side. Not too bad. Might as well amp up the music a little bit. We aren't in the quest at this point. Satisfied all the questing that I need to do within this period. Even got 9 levels in my defense. I'm already burning through our inventory of meat and fish. It's even more unfortunate. You know, let's have these rabbit sandwiches as an emergency, and we could put a little bit more of the meat in there. And there's a church located on the north of that museum over there. I could use the lodestone to go back, save myself on the energy. Prayer points generated. Use the lodestone to get back. Probably takes a lot less longer than having to go south and then run. The conveniences of quality of life. Because blinking... I never want to see a Mithril ore for a while. I mean, you know what? I should have done this while we were at the other bank, but how convenient. There's a bank located on the east and west side of Varrock. And it'd be high time to move us, to move some of the inventory out. I could change things up too. Let's see, what have I got? Mithril, full helmet, plate legs, barns, you know what, might as well rid up another round of inventory. The gauntlets. And let's use the warhammers this time. Did I do both? Yeah, let's do warhammers. Either way, I'm close to getting another level. Combat ability, immortality. It's probably a member skill based on what it looks like, but let's see if I can't find it. Immortality. Show tenacity in the face of death. Reduce all damage taken by 25%, 30-second duration. If you die during this period, immediately return to life. But it requires a shield. The damage reduction effect is removed upon being returned to life. It's a very handy skill. Unfortunately, I'd have to get my adrenaline up to 100 for that to work. Unfortunately, I want the my bank inventory of lower level items to get rid of. Well, of lower level items to get consumed, exhausted even. And you might as well not ask me this again because I know I'm going to be down here to the next level. Be high time to see if I can't get myself to level 35. I think that's how much I can get with getting my level up. It'll be a while before I can make use of my Mithril warhammers. Better to up one fastly. One a lot faster compared to just doing it straight all at the same time. Besides, experience like that also gets shared with Constitution. And it's already good enough that I have a health bonus from the armor that I'm wearing. Unfortunately, no items from these things, but maybe that might be a good thing, that I'm not getting any items from these giant spiders. Another level in Constitution. I'll be keen on giving myself more HP than defense, so it'd help out a lot with increasing my chances of survival. It's nice enough that these guys suffer a lot better with crushing. As I've said again, these are spiders. We swat spiders. We don't slash spiders, we swat spiders. Ah, the blessed level 30. Let's upgrade the armor. And with that, I officially have a boost that allows me to go to 4,900. Alright, let's swap things up a bit. Let's put ourselves in the attack position. be high time to give myself another attack, more attack levels, which allows me to use not only the Mithril Warhammers, but also the skills that come with upping attack. Combat system definitely had an upgrade in itself. Fury is a basic ability that deals moderate damage and will generate adrenaline. It increases the critical strike chance of your next attack. Try comboing it with Overpower. Okay, let's update our abilities right now. Let's put you right here. And I'll put you right here. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that was the that last attack, not the killing attack, was a bit concerning. We were stabbing a giant spider with the brunt of a mace pick. It was like, that's akin to just prodding something with a, I don't know, a knob. Probably not effective with how I was doing it. Let's burn off some needed inventory space. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to get through the trout, seeing that it is a higher level fish. Let's see if I can't get level 30 by the end of the stream, giving myself 30 minutes. Attacking in succession will allow us to work this stuff. Come on. See if I can't get myself to level 25 before I have to call it. Well, call it in the fact that I don't have enough inventory. I don't have enough food to sustain myself. And here I am not utilizing my prayers. Fury allows for increase on generates 9 adrenaline. Sooner or later, the revolution. I get that this is supposed to help out with easing the burden of attacking, but I guess the problem behind it is timing your attacks. Because they probably just engage as soon as they hit once the cooldown's completed. Once we get back to Varrock, I'm gonna sell my steel equipment, or at least the ones that are in my inventory. I'll probably start selling the other items once I finish getting my mithril bits finished. Unfortunately, I will not manage. I don't think I'll be sticking around with mithril, at least the melee-related armor, because I have the ability to mine. I have the ability to mine adamantite and smelt it too. Might behoove me to go ahead and get myself to level 40 while I'm at it. And it's nice enough that I already have access to white weaponry and black weaponry. Once we eat, we're gonna get ourselves back up to 2,000. 25. Keep on providing me the amount of experience that I can work with. And sooner or later, I'm gonna have to switch up the enemies at this point. I'm already 4 levels above these guys. What else might be in this area? Of course, the Catablopons, but those are 43. Don't think I can work those too easily. What other enemies could I possibly go around with? Or is it just Catablopons and giant spiders? sooner or later we're gonna have to finish up getting 30 attack, and then I can focus on getting 30 strength. What other abilities would be in strength, though, while we're at it? I guess melee abilities also fall under strength. Defense abilities? Focus your mind, incoming attacks. I guess we could utilize anticipation, which allows us to reduce our attack. The attacks we have to deal with. Let's not risk it. Good grieving, that's already quite enough. There's a general store heading to Varrock. We could sell off our items there, but I'm still going to keep the Mithril Warhammers underneath my inventory. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's a shrine right there. Kind of wish that was actually a place we could recharge our health points. Oh, if I could only feed you the meat that I had exhausted from that spider smash. No more later than what I have to deal with. Okay, what do we have so far? Let's get rid of the rest of the meat of items and that crayfish. Definitely reducing the inventory bit by bit. And the general store is right there, so I could start selling off those steel items. Nice little change we get from that. Unfortunately, it pales in comparison to just selling the raw materials. It's a very interesting reverse in economy. You would think that... Oh, but then again, these are low-level items. It's a nice lesson in economy, though. You realize that the raw material is a lot better to have. For two reasons. You can mold it into something else, something more powerful, or just something more of utility. Which is exactly what this is meant for. While a steel bar may be raw in its form, it costs a lot more in the sense that it's only used for specific equipment. But it's nice of a game to allow you to go back to basics, to utilize some of the older equipment, the lesser equipment, for some more expensive bits. Thus the reason for mastercrafted armor. I took a look through some of the smithing interfacing while I was going through my smithing and mining and crafting tirade, that I found out that there was a bar specifically meant for, well, using up the amount of bars you have. Albeit although it's kind of satisfying to see seeing a crap ton of your own stack of inventory, for lack of better words. So hopefully we get to, and then I'll get to level 30, and then I'll utilize those Mithril Warhammers so we have a better chance at hitting things. It's already nice enough that I'm getting not only attack experience, but Constitution experience. Strange though that they would use Constitution instead of hit points. Or LP. Life points would also be a nice way of doing it. Regardless, 3 more levels, and I'll be getting them in a matter of 10 minutes. And we're right on schedule, too. Getting an assured hit on the spiders too, so it makes it a little bit faster. We'll reach. Looks like I've already reached level 34. Probably get to level 36 now that I think about it. All right, eat the crayfish. And that's the one thing that I enjoy. Being able to grind at specific places while also burning through my inventory. Once I get level 30, switch over to the Mithril Warhammers. Definitely put a dent in their tiny heads. Let's make sure to eat through this. That's nice enough that it allows me to use the regen ability. It's unfortunate that I have to manually trigger it. Alright. Next two spiders should get me to another level. Next spider. And then one more level gets me to level 35. Already going up the ranks. That's nice enough that I'm already at 50,000 HP. Making mince work of these things, already at 100% attack. I think it'll be a lot easier to work with once I start getting strength experience up. Maybe it could stay for a lot longer because strength experience ups the hits. And as much as I want to get started with getting strength experience, let's focus on getting attack experience, and then I'll switch it up as soon as I know I can get enough experience from this thing. 104. Okay, let's swap it out. Now we're getting attack, strength, and HP at this point. And there I go, not able to get the level up that I desired with just having one experience. Neat. 35. Can now use Mithril Warhammers at level 35. Nice. Alright, now let's get out of attack and then focus on strength. I'm gonna make sure to get to the level 30 before I head out. But sooner or later, I'm gonna have to focus my efforts on my range and magic, because those things are still at the 17s and 20s. Yep, 17 and 14. No time like the present. Oh. Seems like Anticipate just procced. Get those squared away. I wonder. I'm probably going to get level 36 HP in the process of getting all my 30s for melee up. Hitting a lot better though. Maybe better if I had my prayer restored to 150. Allow me to stay a lot longer. Wait, increase combat level. Wait, did I already get the... Oh no, I'm at 35, huh. Neat. Probably the 430 combat level milestone. Never a dull moment. It's already nice enough that I can get more. We'll leave as soon as we get 800. Level 36. Alright, let's see if we can't deal with one more spider while we're at it. Yep, I am not dealing with that anymore. Oh, darn it, I attacked it. It's already stressful enough that I have to worry about this. Let's head out, and we'll clear out the inventory so it doesn't start blinking at us incessantly. It's been a problem that I've had ever since I've been recording. I always keep it on there for the sake of being able to read it. I probably need to put it on a different screen. Summoning Dreadfowl and Labrador. Attack mix. Unfortunately, members. Nothing for Constitution. Well, there's a lot of things we have now for level 30 attack and a level 30 defense. And of course, level 25 strength, but I could focus on that a little bit later. Let's make sure we don't go into the place. Up, definitely not upstairs, downstairs. And why are we going on the side of the... You think you would have gone to the north part of those stairs to go down, but you end up going to the east side. You have to jump in order to go down the stairs or something? Alright. Let's see... Gone through all of our inventory of meat. Let's start next on our herring. And let's head over... Let's over to the shopkeeper and sell off our steel maces. And once we're finished with getting level 30 strength, I will call it right here. It's already good enough. Could probably use that opportunity to see if I can't go to a place that would provide some more drops, even though I was keen on getting experience. Both strongholds of security and player safety will have something that helps out with that. Though I want to see about focusing on getting magic up to a specific level. I'd like to see it at level 40. No. I'd like to see all of my combat abilities go to 50. Some of them going to 60. Well, I guess I'd like to see attack and strength go to 60, because one of the goals I have in mind is to get into all the guilds that are in free-to-play. I'm already close to getting one of them. Two of them, actually, if I think about it. Mining Guild requires 60 levels. The Cooking Guild requires 32 and a hat. Oh, 3 even! If I consider doing crafting, I might be able to go to the Crafting Guild. That requires me to get 40 crafting. And given the fact that I could easily get... I could start burning through those wool balls so I can make amulets. Nice enough to get 2 levels in that process. 35 on that, and 26 on strength. Might as well get myself to level 38 HP while I'm at it. Shouldn't be too difficult. Then again, I do have to worry about getting 4 levels of strength. Might have to go for just 37. Alright, 15 minutes left. I should have the ability to get to level 30 strength. Rather make things a little bit easier for wherever I'm going at this point. And to keep things uniform. And level 27 strength as is. Level up. Level up to 37. And smash this one. I'll probably look up the what enemies I could possibly face later on. I think the cockroaches might have a higher level, but I'll stick with this place since it's close to level 29. Be a little bit easier to work with. It also might be high time to get better food as well. purpose of just going through all this is just to exhaust the 200 HP food that I have. Give one more level and I should get myself to level 37. No, 38. I'll probably take the time to update my abilities. Be also a good time to see if I can't get out of Revolution. Maybe try a manual approach to things. But then again, it requires some form of activity that would allow me to... It requires more than just my point and click. Oh, we are so close to getting 30 levels. And knowing this game, they probably put a high score on rank. But who would stop to give me a rank, seeing that I'm only so many levels up? Alright, with level 30, we should get ourselves to level 38. We might as well look at the other area, see if we can't get what kind of levels we're dealing with over at the cockroach place. Once I'm finished with getting this. Just one more level. Okay, 2 more spiders. No, 3 spiders left once we finish to get to level 30. Yep. 2 more to go. 1 more to go. Not bad. Level 38, combat. Let's head out of here. We'll head out of here and then go towards a... Let's head straight to the player safety stronghold. Strange enough that the ladders to the entrance to the next level would just lead back to the ladder of the previous level, to the starting bits. Alright, quickest way to get into the spot would be through here. Cockroach, drone at 4. Let's take a look at the soldiers. I think the soldiers are at maybe level 30. Might be high time to go there because I do need to upgrade my current leather armor, my hard leather armor, to carapace, because those things drop carapace. Okay, drones are 4, workers are 30, and soldiers are... Well, so much for fighting the soldiers. We'll have to go with the workers, and they're weak to earth spells. You know, one of these videos, I might as well just start grinding up runes. I'll do that schizophrenic video that I did that got the interest of somebody from Death Plateau. How difficult are these guys, though? Let's try for a defense. See what we can work with. Might as well exhaust the amount of food that I have in my inventory. Okay, that looks like they've got 30,000 XP. 3,400 XP. The experience is good, and they drop coins. Could be a good place to really amp up the experience I have. But alas, I do need the magic experience. Might as well burn for the food that I have at this point. Let's do it with gusto. Yeah, prod a thing with a hammer. Bright idea. It's nice of you to give me grimy herb ingredients to clean up. And the use of area loot can be rather handy. Ooh. That's also handy too. These coalstone spirits. Harvesting, no, mining coal gets us a bonus coal with the use of the spirit. Yeah, might as well do it while we're here. Let's go through our inventory of herring and then run back. And let's not put our abilities to waste while we're at it. It's nice enough that these things are weak to earth spells. Just a matter of switching out to the spider silk outfit and then utilizing the mind spike to earth. Or I could honestly just switch to air and just make use, then head over to the earth altar. Better to get more experience that way. Speaking of which, I should have the... Yep, I have enough to go for earth runes. Might be more cost effective though to go for, well, air runes, because more levels in runecrafting allow for more air runes per rune essence. We'll just exhaust this inventory of herrings and then we'll call it here as soon as I get myself to 800 HP. The damage behind these guys doesn't seem too... They're close to the spiders that I encountered in the 3rd level of the Stronghold of Security. Ooh, an uncut sapphire. Wait. Darn it! Well, it appears that somebody here doesn't enjoy the idea of getting items. Oh well. Yeah, to each their own. I'm not really relying on trade with other people to get myself where I need to be. Heavens, I should have been an Iron Man. But then again, I wouldn't be able to get the stuff that the other people drop. It's already rough enough that I have to get... that more kills means more experience. And more nature runes for the sake of increasing magic. It would have been nice if I had gotten that cosmic rune, though. That cosmic rune would allow me to have enchanted items and up my magic experience without having the worry of attacking. But an application is often the best. Come on. Give that to me. Another level in defense, plus another level in, should get me to where I need to be. Get me level 39 experience. Might be the last one that I kill. Or not. Just allow me the chance to kill you before I get myself down to... There we go. Now we leave. Let's go to the bank. Deposit the items we need to go for. And also clean up our inventory a little better. Be a nice way to end off these 5 minutes. Yeah. Honest to goodness stuff. Why not take the time and just empty them out in an inventory? I guess that's the very reason why I can't be an Iron Man. I just jump on piles that are unattended. Finders keepers, won't be needing it anyways. And while we're over there, we might as well cut the sapphire, clean the guam, clean the Tarrowman. Unfortunately, I can't clean the Tarrowman because I'm not level 5 in Herblore. And organize the inventory. Might as well put it in order of what you're able to do. Water, earth, there's supposedly fire, but unfortunately we don't have fire. And then chaos and nature. And since prayer is a form of magic, and these are materials, I wonder though, I think I might have the levels to get that squared away. I could probably make one of the few carapace armor pieces. And the coalstone spirit, the tightstone spirit. Oh wait, I just realized. I think the ore box allows us to store some of the items. Fortunately, we can only store one of them because we do not have the... Huh. I kind of wish it would have acted as a storage of sorts. No. It can store these coal spirits. That's good. Good. Let's see what else I could possibly put out. Let's check if we can do something with the carapace. And then the thread. Ooh, yes, I could definitely do something with that. We'll make the gloves and the boots. No, never mind. Let's make the wow, dying. Let's make the gloves and the helmet. And once I get everything, I can upgrade and go back from hard leather bodies. Let's see, what else could I possibly do before I end it off? Could get more vials, I can make more attack potions, but attack potions seem moot at this point. Could make more spider silk. Nah. Let's end it off by offering these bones to the altar and then restoring our prayer points. Come the next time I do a video, I'll probably be grinding range and magic. Not a bad day today. Managed 2 out of the 4 quests that I anticipated. And got myself up to level 30 in all melee-related skills. And a little bit more on the top. Alright. Let's head back. Let's head back and teleport and stop at the bank before we start closing the stream up. So it was supposed to be a RuneScape Fri-urday, ended up becoming a RuneScape Saturday morning. Sooner or later, it's going to have to happen at some point. I think High-Key is also providing me a chance to improve my streaming skills. For one, more assignments started coming in. I'll probably share those in a nearby stream. Not tonight's stream. Might have to be a Tuesday stream. We'll see where it goes afterwards. But ultimately, I'm satisfied. Well, it's unfortunate that that guy got ghouled down. Must suck, though. You lose your hardcore Iron Man mode skill, then go back to Iron Man mode. That's better than just losing your account entirely. I wonder what would have been different if I'd gone for an Iron Man mode. Definitely would have enjoyed... I wouldn't have enjoyed double experience. And I definitely would have not enjoyed that guy's drops from that cockroach worker's killing. And here I am wearing a Mithril chain body instead of a Mithril plate body. I need to resolve that. Probably do that in a video later on. But not now. I guess I'll see you guys in the next stream.